watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. That's gonna leave him rattled. The low heavy is denied.
Nano's metal level is still kind of low here. They're gonna need to find some chances to boost it. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue to fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing.
3-volt ices him.
Okay, creating some space here. Taking stock.
In there. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
Transverse. The hit throw connects. Gets the combo. Lifts him with the wrong palm. What'll happen here? Burnout activates. Barely blocks the jump in.
A quick breather.
Sliding in. The super doesn't hit. 3-volt ices him. Goes in with the arabesque. Ooh, there's a side kick. Drops him hard. This is gonna hurt. Can they create an op? Crowns him from above. Opts for the critical art.
Meaningless happens.
This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. Player 1, the overhead denied. Fools them and locks them. And that amazing never say die attitude got them the win.
JP.
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up.
Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Will they be able to manage what little drive gauge they have? Is it time to go on the offensive, or will they try to turtle up? I think both fighters want to keep an eye on their drive gauge and try to refill it whenever they can. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good fit.
Burnout activates.
Taking stock. Reacts to the throw. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Knockdown. It's turned into a driveless fight. How will they play it?
Pounding them with the La Chuca. Can they stand the heat? That's not gonna hit in there. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Took him to the corner in a flash. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Wrong Quan takes them off their feet. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Transverse. The hit throw connect. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. The last round. It's now or never. 3-volt ices him. Sees the overhead coming. Player 2 has got to figure out a way to fight back after getting wiggity washed that round. Fools them and locks them in embrace. Dangerous range here. Oh, here we go.
Here. No.
Break the overhead denied. Breaks it. Nails the 3-volt. Overhead, but it won't work. These fighters are swinging for control of the match. Who's gonna take it? All in with a rush. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Put them on a t-shirt with that finish. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that runback. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Tanks.
Big counter. Nano's metal level is still kind of low here. They're gonna need to find some chances to boost it. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. So, A drive rush can really close the distance, putting moves that would otherwise be out of reach in that sweet spot to launch a surprise attack. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Decides to meet them in the air. Life lead opens up,
Throwing some shade.
the pressure is so intense here.
Player one blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. In there. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Not shy with the grab.
Who will gain control of the match in there springs forward with the drive rush.
The properties that attacks get from a drive rush make them a great tool for creating chances like that.
Transverse. The hit throw connects. Player one will look to apply pressure here.
They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch.
Both fighters have a full super meter on deck.
The winner will be the one who manages it best.
Creates an opening with a low heavy. There's a change of size. That's a counter. Brushes that off and keeps going. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Player two holding on to that corner advantage. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Crowns them from above. Both fighters are hurting. What's gonna happen? And eats it. Flatline zone. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Who's going to steal this win? Jumps in. Their overhead attack. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Wreck them. Okay, here we go. Solid anti-air. Draw pull up. Risky play, but it pays off. What's next? But nothing stops this train. Three balls. Where's this guy? Uses the teleport. They were sitting on their feet for this super art. The super hit. It's gonna be enough to kill. Does not leave anything to chance with that super finish. Player two gets the win in a convincing fashion.